Hello guys, and welcome to episode 53 of my Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires campaign, playing as Isabella von Carstein, leading the vampire counts to world domination. Previously we used Heinrich Kemmler to wipe out Greybeard's prospectors. He's colonized Martek for us. Now we're going to start by moving him along. I think we're going to have him go up and kill Mad Mulletson while he is here, so let's go and do that. Get nice and close to him, and hopefully he'll just straight up attack us. Pop up his Guile and Glamour. In the meantime, let's carry on to the Red Duke. We have been getting through the turns pretty quickly lately, which is nice. Killing Scarbrand is actually going to be quite difficult for the Red Duke. But we'll see what we can do. It's really going to come down to the mortis engines, honestly. Going to continue to raid here though. That is absolutely fine. There are actually mercenaries we can hire. What's the raised dead pool like? It looks pretty good. Just in case I wanted to replace anything here, but I think we're good. Did I lose a Vargolf or a Terrorgeist? I think I did, and I replaced it with a Crypt Horror. We could put another Vargolf in here. I might actually do that.
Will be placed.
There we go. 4 Vargolfs. Right, let's head over to Joss. He's gonna head up here, give me some more information, and here what I might start doing is assaulting the units in this army. And over time we should do enough damage that they won't replenish it all in one turn. That's what I'm hoping. And by the time we actually attack them, it'll be a lot easier. So Lisa von Diesel has leveled up. We'll give him Undying Horde. We can go to then Immortal Horror. And Franziska also needs to level up, so we'll give her some more tenacity. The Black Pyramid, we could level it up. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll make sure that that port is fixed up at Winterpire, although it might actually be more beneficial to just put a gibbet in. Right, let's head over to these damage buildings, fix them up, fix up the gibbet first, and then that's also fixed up, lovely. Now it is Commandment. Not actually making that much money here, but we'll still pop that in. We do have the Imminent Rebellion up at the Silvered Tower of Sorceresses as well. Okay, that's kind of annoying because it means Rudolph's going to have to go back and deal with it all, which is, I guess, fine, but maybe I can sort out Public Order, like with Repressed Mortals. I don't know if that will still spawn the Rebellion though, because, yeah, probably will. That's okay. That's everything done for our turn. Let's move on to the next one. We're getting ever closer to the Skaven crisis, and here's the battle against Scarbrand. It's gonna be an interesting one, that's for sure. In general, we should just be able to delete his front line, but Scarbrand himself is going to be a bit of a nightmare. I'm actually so confused by this map. Like, the deployments start over the middle of this rock area that you can't access. And so there's kind of a choke point in between the rocks. But you don't know which side they're going to spawn. They could spawn on both. So what we're going to do, we're just going to deploy back here, I think. And we'll see where they are first. Okay. Well, Khorne is primarily melee focused. This is a bit bad for my Blood Knights, but we'll just have to make do. Like, unless I can get my Blood Knights through the gap soon enough, but it's already too late. So he has the minus 20% physical resistance, minus 40 melee defense, and minus 45 speed for a debuff he can put on people, which is actually pretty nice. Chaos Furies really won't last that long. He spawned some units behind me, that's why we have got a little bit of a hole in the front line here. I'm going to wait to land these because they can be absolutely devastating in bunched up units. Meanwhile, let's drop down the invocation onto the unit that's taking a lot of damage. And we'll give them the buff. Okay. That's good. Keep pushing in here with these units. And meanwhile, what we're going to want to do is get the Terrorgeists to use their breath attack on Scarbrand. I'm also going to want to have the Morse Engines attacking Scarbrand. Nice. Okay, we'll go ahead and put the debuff on him. And I'm going to dive on in there with the Red Duke. With any luck, we can take him out. I should be able to get the Terrorgeist on him as well, actually. Let's do that. The main thing is keeping my front line healthy. Easier said than done. Then once they're clumped up, we can come in with the Vargeist. Probably on this side where the Bloodletters are because they're weaker. We have got Scarbrand surrounded. It looks like he is taking a bunch of damage, which is good. Some of my Vargeists are probably going to die. Unless I can get them out of there. They're all dead. They just fell over. Oh, dead rise again, maybe. But killing off Scarbrand is all we need to do. He's nearly dead. We have obliterated that left side, so that's working well. Get down some more melee attack. Kill off Scarbrand. Go on, get him. Red Duke, be a Chad. Take him out. There he goes. Nice, very nice. Let's dump some breath attacks into the Forsaken. It's amazing how well actually the Graveguard are holding. I'm actually quite impressed. Gonna lose another unit of Vargeist, it's okay. I don't really have enough Vargeists to make them good. I think Vargeists are generally a ton better when you can really stack them up and just land on units and just kill them entirely in one go. Yeah, here it's just about cleaning up the rest of the infantry now. And then we wait for the reinforcements. That's why I'm shifting all my Blood Knights up here. So we're ready to clean them up. Okay. That army is dealt with. Let's head back over here. We'll have the Blood Knights engage the Chaos Knights of Khorne. These look really badass. Chaos Knights of Khorne are very cool indeed. Well, if we have them from two sides, that's okay. Let's just go smash the Marauders of Khorne, or dive into the Chaos Lord there. These are exalted bloodletters. These are just marauders, so these should get killed off pretty fast by the Blood Knights.
Empire Lord, with haste.
Pop the debuff on the Lord there, and it looks like that's victory.
Dragons, swiftly, Blood Knights, for blood keep. Empire Lord.
Good. We'll just do as much damage as we can and finish them off. I really didn't expect this to go so well, honestly. The Graveguard actually massively surprised me with how tanky they were. That was impressive. I thought we were going to lose our front line and then it would just be a matter of like time until we killed Scarbrand. And then we'd lose like a lot of our units there, but just the Vargeist going down in the end. So a close victory in the end. Dead Rise again for both of the Vargeist is very nice. Let's take the replenishment so they are healed up a bit. And that's dealt with Scarbrand. That's really good. That's going to allow the ogres to go absolutely crazy down here. They're already doing a good job. Now we have Bernard Gorst, who is being attacked by Tic-Tac-To. I did want to retreat from this, so we are going to do that. That was the plan. I purposefully moved him out of the settlement so that we could retreat him from that battle. Because he needs his replenishment if he's going to fight that out. I think in theory we could probably scrape it, but it's just not really worth it. Alright, let's just kill Throg. I am so done with him. Get out of here. That's going to be Wintertooth taken care of. And the College of Pyrotechnics actually declaring war on me. Okay. And here comes Mad Mullitson. We'll take that order resolve as well, as we wanted to kill him off. 2 more factions destroyed. Just like that. Extra weapon strength and charge bonus for the Lord's Army for the Red Duke. It's really nice because it's his focus on Blood Knights. And Throg defeated gives extra weapon strength and bonus for Sludge for Lennart. Very, very good. Oh, here we go. It was foolish to be worried about any skaven gatherings other than a few scattered scouts. Little has changed on the surface, and yet claw marks where they shouldn't be, scurrying sounds in the night, and the ominous glow of warpstone from distant caves and underway entrances. Something is afoot. It begins? Question mark? Alright. Well, there's an army right outside our door here. Raiding. We will kill him. Bit of a waste of our time, but he might gather some regiments of renown and come be annoying, so we'll have to go and do that. Meanwhile, we have Rudolph, who is going to want to zoom around and help the Fortress of the Damned. We're going to want to have Rudolph defeat Sigvald for the 100th time. Bring me flesh to craft. Like, Sigvald's so annoying, it just keeps coming back. All of this is 60%, isn't it? We get 90% if we go in the trees here. Nowhere else we can get 90, is there? No. Alright, what we're going to do is I'm going to move up to the border. Find me and we're going to go into ambush. The spirits agree. Maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to ambush him. And meanwhile, we have Bernard, who is now fully replenished. And he should be able to take on Tic-Tac-To. So this is the fight we avoided. We're still going to have to fight it out. But we should be absolutely fine now. Okie dokie. This should be a pretty simple battle, I think. We just kind of lob the cairn race with the mortis engines. And we'll have our Mongols flank. We need our Bargolfs with this group as well. I'm going to make that a group 1. Then we got our fly boys. Alright, let's go. Just go charge on in. Meanwhile, have the Mongols move on the flanks, have the Terrorgeists go and engage the Pterodon riders. Keeping them spread out initially is not a terrible idea. That's pretty rough for those guys though. Let's get them into melee very quickly. The Terrorgeist should be able to clear the Pterodons out the sky.
Vampire Lord.
Like this one's doing pretty well. Our units on the ground here though, suffering, as far as I can see. Looks like the Mongols have been found, so we'll charge into the back of any units that we can. Oh wow, that unit's actually having trouble against the Ripidactyls. Interesting. Drop the heal on them. Get the other ones to go help out. The Ripidactyl's actually really good. If we can break it off. Get it out of there. Maybe it was being shot by the Bastillodons the whole time? Possibly. Having the Mongols in here is really rough. My Ken race are not lasting at all. And I can't really heal them properly.
All that breathe shall die.
These are tanky Pterodons. I should be able to kill them relatively quickly with these units.
Lord and laughter. Attack.
Yeah, seems like we can't really get winds fast enough to fix these up.
Curse of years.
We've lost our cairn race.
Time to feast. Yes, I am eternal to all.
We're just going to speed things up because I don't think there's much I can do. We have no magic, so I don't have to waste time doing any spells. My melee forces will kind of take care of themselves. Let's just go and kill the Bastillodons. Although we're losing Mongols now as well. All of those barrier units just disintegrated. Even some of the Vargovs are getting very low. Wow. Why are they dying so fast? Is this just Tic-Tac-To himself doing all the damage? Because that is impressive. Maybe it was just Tic-Tac-To doing the job there. Let's make sure we go get rid of these Bastillodons. Oh, that's a Stegodon. I think one was a Bastillodon with a solar engine, this is a Stegodon. Let's just end the battle before that disintegrates. Because I think it was still disintegrating. But my army got wrecked. So Dead Rise Again are going to be giving me back my Vargovs, a couple of Mongols, and some of the Ken race, but overall, that was a big chunking to my army. It really was. I might just run here, or a resolve even if it kills something. Hopefully we get to rise again. We did, good. And then what I'm going to do is global recruit. If I can get back. I can't. No, can I go into in camp? No, we can't do in camp. As the vampire counts. We can raise dead, The raised dead pool in the Pyramid of Nagash, the Black Pyramid of Nagash, might be better. Let's have a look. It should be really good actually, because there's a lot of dead here. Yeah, we can just get our army back. Right, I'm going to still commit to the Mongols. And the Ken race. There we go. Sorted. One thing that's quite nice about that raised dead pool though is maybe we could just grab an entirely new army. One big problem we do have with Bernard is he's very low level, so that's why he kind of struggles in those engagements, I think. And Tic-Tac-To is probably really high level. He's been around for a long time now. I'm going to take out Kasabar, I think, whilst there's an army there, to stop them from recruiting. And we will just occupy that. That will give us -1 turn for all units. Recruitment duration. That include global recruitment? Because if it does, that is pretty damn good. We're going to put in a Crypt Keeper, because I'm pretty sure with the Skaven crisis, it's to do with like undercities mostly.
Time to die.
Alright, finally gonna kill these off. I don't even want to play them. Just die. Just die. And give me my settlement. And that should be them dead. Yep, okay, good. The Darkland Orcs are dealt with. Finally. Finally. Okay. Very, very good though. Happy with that. Right, let's head over to Lennart. Lennart needs to finish off Wintertooth. So we'll just take back the Monolith of Flesh, and that should be Wintertooth dead. Yep, good, lovely. So that's what, 3 factions dead now? So we had 1 in the end turn, which was the Sea People. Throg didn't die, so Wintertooth didn't die, but we just killed them. And then we just wiped out the other faction as well. So, yeah. Jolly good. Making progress. Making good progress. And let's just pop in the dock there. That's only +10 discoverability of Skaven Undercities, actually. You need to level it up for it to be effective. I am going to do that. Meanwhile, Leaf here, he can try and run, but this time we'll definitely catch him. So he's dead. I've really no idea what that army's trying to do, but it was annoying. And now we're gonna zoom over towards the Isle of Wights. Alright, we'll give him Terror and Master Strike eventually. We'll give him, well, his Banshee. Get Opportunist, that's fine. And for Emmanuel, we do want to get through to Tenacity ASAP, so let's keep going through the melee tree. Over to Morath Morphin. Morath Morphin actually could help deal with that. And then we send the Rudolph just straight up. If Morath Morphin comes on land here. Then again, I want Morath Morphin to move down and deal with Be'lakor and Trollfjord, so let's not do that. Yeah, we'll have him come down as planned. I need to stop Be'lakor getting into the mountains, otherwise I'm going to be running in circles trying to kill him as well. Ooh, hello. I just noticed that. Demolish this so we can put in the building. And yeah, we're gonna have to come over here for sure. Alright. Let's have Volk come back. Where else do we have? There's Skaven Blight. There is... there's 2 armies here of... Oof. 2 armies of Clan Moors, and that is a full rattling gun army. Oof. There's a couple here. of Plan Richtis. Alright. Well, shit's about to hit the fan, guys, I think. Because if that's just the rumblings, then I hate to think about what's coming after that. We will try and finish off Corn at least. That's kind of frustrating Order Resolve, to be honest. Let's go ahead and play that one out. Shouldn't take too long, we can just speed it up. Alright. Let's just ram a gate, I guess. It's all melee forces, so we can just brute force our way through a gate. I'm not even going to climb the walls.
Mortis engine.
With haste, a new order comes.
Oh, I left some units over here. Oops. My bad. I'm going to have the Graveguard going with me. And we'll just keep the Blood Knights close, but not too close. And we'll keep the Terrorgeist nearby. They're actually going to be handy. Okay, let's get in there. Start engaging them. I'm gonna have my flyboys actually go and destroy the tower. The tower has good shots. It's just gonna be a grind fest here. Whilst my flying units can go around and destroy all of the towers. It's a shame I don't have any pitted shades or anything. It'd be fantastic in this situation. I really need to get like vampires into some of my armies that don't already have them. One tower down. Yeah, these towers are the only range that they have, so I need to make sure that they are dead. And then we can focus on killing off these units. Alright, let's go ahead and drop breath attacks in this at least. And we'll keep the Vargheist out of it. There's another tower up there we can go kill. Let's go do that.
Blood Knights! Yes!
And we'll just keep things sped up again. There's another one. Just get rid of as many of them as we can. Probably dodge around a little bit with them. Just because they are slowly cutting down the Vargheists. Every time I get to one tower, there's another one firing at me. It's so silly. Oh, he's nearly dead. That's just 1 second. Take off, please. Why has everyone else just stopped pushing in?
Everywhere is death.
So annoying. Very weird. Oh, at least the tower that was shooting him is dead. Would you look at that? It's another tower. I really wish once you destroyed a tower they couldn't rebuild them. Like, I think that would be such a better system than like, oh, you can rebuild it again in like 110 seconds. Like, what's the point? We can have the Terrorgeist get involved. I am going to keep the Vargeist out of the settlement now, just because they are pretty damaged already. At least I can still drop AoE heals down. It's going to be over soon, because we'll just kill off the rest of the melee forces that are defending. And then they'll all disintegrate. Just like that. Beautiful. And that wasn't too bad. We didn't lose any units, so I'm perfectly fine with it. Okay, let's just occupy that, and we will get ourselves some replenishment. Lovely. From here, I'm gonna just max out Unliving Host. And we should also get the bonuses for the Blood Knights. There we go. Extra armor and melee attack for Blood Knights. Over to Liesel von Diesel. Right, Liesel could come down and take Nomas and Qatar to help wipe out Khemri, or we could go north and deal with Sunken Kernach, or we could go over to the Floating Village, Death Gorge, something like that. But I think that's going to be a plan for the Red Duke. Red Duke just comes across like this, whereas we have Liesel come down and deal with Numas. I think that's a better idea. Move into enemy territory, because we have the Vampiric Corruption there. Very nice. And Milland. Right, Milland is in a really tough spot, and actually can't even attack these this turn. I'm trying to think what the play is here. Because these armies are pretty brutal. Both of them are like level 20-ish. They have brood horrors, they've got storm vermin, they've got plenty of rattling guns. And whilst we do have a bunch of fell bats, that many rattling guns is kind of a problem. So I'm thinking of ambushing, but I can't do it while I'm right next to a hero. Got Triven right there. Let's come back here and go into ambush. That way we're not taking attrition. They might just like jump over and start taking settlements, but we'll see. Okay, meanwhile, we have Kemla, who can level up again. Go Guard and Glamour. And he's going to have to head up actually to Skaven Blight. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, Shinmir, Dylan, Gus. I can try and kill this guy. That was 18%. That was actually really lucky. And then we have Warmond, who might as well start trying to harass these armies instead. And Reginald, who doesn't need to be here anymore. I'm going to send Reginald, I think, over towards Isabella. Oh, we should put him on the water, because that's going to take him ages to run all the way around there. I expected him to automatically get on the water, but never mind, eh? Right, let's go Invocation upgrade. Very good. Now we have Gaines. So Gaines is kind of in a nice position to attack Ulthuan, but we now have to deal with the College of Pyrotechnics, which is a bit of a pain. But I feel like we have this sorted. There's nothing really the College of Pyrotechnics can do to kill enough Grip Horrors before we hit them. So this could be a pretty fun battle actually, although all those outriders with grenade launchers, those could hurt. And I think we are technically weak to fire because of the crypt ghouls having regeneration. We do have a really nice forest we can use, so we'll definitely do that. We'll come in here and we'll use that to help us out against these units. Okay. Go and run through here. And good luck shooting me through the forests. They probably will still hit me just because of like the sheer amount of units that there are. Like, at least 1 or 2 rockets are going to get through these trees. You'd think. Oh boy, we've just ran straight into them. Well, we managed to catch one of them at least. Definitely want to make sure we can pin these down. There's so many explosions going on. I mean, they don't call them the College of Pyrotechnics for no reason. Killing the outriders is the most important part of this. Could I leave my... No, he's there. Alright. Let's get my bats to just come over and engage the units at the back there. On this side, we're going to want to start running these down. They can't fire backwards, so we do have that advantage.
All before us will perish.
Quickly!
I guess there's quite a lot of friendly fire as well. For engaging outriders in melee, and then they're firing grenade launchers into those melee engagements. My crypt horrors are actually tanking those pretty well, so that's pretty rough for them. I wanted to get my necromancer forwards so I could drop down zombies on top of these units to keep them pinned. We do need to take care of the steam tanks, so let's buff up good old gains and we'll go and smack ourselves a steam tank. This map was absolutely perfect. The General of the Empire's got something to say about my necromancer though.
Our time is now.
That is not good.
Yes, awake, minions! With haste!
Like, he's in a little bit of a predicament here. We can just move him out of the way. Let's dive onto the outriders. Get them killed off. Jolly good. On to the next. Keeping them surrounded like that and just killing them off is actually working pretty well. Right, that's victory. Just got to kill the steam tanks. Ooh, that's not a good matchup. Okay, and the steam tanks are officially dead. Dead. There we go. Alright, we'll end the battle there for the close victory. Alright. We will take the money, thank you very much. I need money. We get +5 post-battle loot now as well, +5% because he's become a kidnapper. Nice. Only in this game would you say that was nice. We'll go Immortal Horror, Island Glamour. Get that vampiric corruption spreading. Alright. So, one thing I was thinking of doing is just building extra armies in all the places where the skaven have popped up, just in case more come at some point. But I think I'm going to do that next time, so we'll leave it here. We have a couple more bloodline lords we can recruit, and I should be able to scrape together some sort of army in these settlements. That is it for now, because it has been my time. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.